Good afternoon, students. Today we will start our second chapter of 11th class. We can also say that the very first unit of the 11th class. In first unit there are two chapters. First chapter was physical world, and from the examination point of view that is not in syllabus, but just for knowledge we have to study it. You can also refer to the previous video uploaded on the chapter 1. Now this is chapter 2 of unit 1 for 11th class. The name of chapter is unit and measurement. In this particular chapter we will discuss about what is meant by measurement, why measurement is needed or useful, what are the units, type of unit which we use, what are the properties of the units, and what are fundamental and basic quantities. Then we will discuss about the mass, length and time in terms of their measurement, the maximum ranges of these quantities, and after that we will deal with the error analysis, significant figures, rounding of digits, and in this chapter we will discuss about the dimensional analysis. So before discussing about the length, mass and time, that means their measurements, let's first we introduce ourselves with the term measurement and unit. So let's start with first measurement. So dear friends, what is measurement? Means if we know any physical quantity in terms of the number, and that number, that magnitude is called measurement for that physical quantity. Now question arises, what are physical quantities? What are physical quantities? Dear students, physical quantities are those parameters, those quantities, those things which can be measured by physical methods, like length, width, area, temperature, time, quantity of substance, etc. These all are physical quantities. So physical quantities are those parameters of the things which can be measured physically or by the some methods adopted, direct or indirect methods, using calculation work or using direct methods of comparisons. Those quantities are called physical quantities, which have certain physical things to check out. Like if I say what is the length of this board, so length of this board is a physical quantity, this length is a physical quantity. If I ask that what is the vertical height of this board, that is also a physical quantity. What is the area of this board? That is a physical quantity. What is the temperature at this point, at this day, today, at this time? That is physical quantity. So physical quantities are the parameters which we can measure by comparing it with other things. How I am feeling right now, how I am feeling, happy, sorrow, this is not the physical parameter, this is not the physical quantity. So there are some abstract quantities, there are some physical quantities. Physical quantities are those which can be measured directly or indirectly. Then comes to be, if they can be measured, what is measurement? After physical quantities, second term comes out to be measurement. The quantity which can be measured. So how measure? What is measurement? So measurement is nothing but the comparison. It is a comparison of one physical quantity with the other of same type. Like if I say what is the length of this board, then I will say it's up to here 1, then up to here 2, then up to here 3, then up to here 4, then up to here 5, and then say half. It's 5.5 times of this marker. Length of the board is 5.5 times of this marker. That means I have compared the length of this board with the length of this marker. So this process is called measurement. Which process? Comparing of the given physical quantity with other thing of the similar kind. I have compared the length with the length of the board with the length of marker, and then come to a conclusion that this board is 5.5 times of this marker. This phenomenon, the phenomenon of comparison of any physical quantity with some standard means to which we oftenly use. Like sometime if you have played marbles, and when we hit something and come close to, and we say that it is very close, and we assume it hit. How close? If it is more than one hand span, if your marble is here which you have to hit, these are the marbles. If you want to hit them, and we used to hit from here, and if I hit at this point, so we used to have certain faults also. If it is more than one hand span, it is the distance of the hit is more than one hand span, you have to pay the fine of one marble. If it is within the hand span, you have not to pay any fine. So this hand span, what is hand span? Hand span is again the standard unit of measurement, standard physical quantity. Standard physical quantity with which we measure the distance. So the phenomena of comparison of any physical quantity with some standard quantities of same kind. Quantity of same kind means हम ये distance hand span से measure करते थे. We used to measure this distance with the hand span, not with the marbles. 3 marble distance, 4 marble distance. We used to weight heavy marble distance, light marble distance. No, we used it with our hand span or palm length. Either hand span or palm length, we used to find the distances. It is 1 palm length away from the hit. It will be fine. It is within the 1 palm length of the hit. It will not be fine. That means we used to measure the distance with our palm length. So palm length is considered to be a standard physical quantity with which we were measuring the length. So basically now, what is the measurement? Measurement is the comparison of any physical quantity with some standard quantities of the same kind. See, this standard quantity also known as the unit of measurement. Unit of measurement. This standard quantity also then referred as unit of measurement. So दोस्तों, what is measurement? We know. Comparing. Why we need it? Why we need this comparison? Let it be like this only. What is the importance of this measurement? So dear friends, the measurement word is very important. If we talk about science, then measurement plays a greater role, very wide role it plays. Like if we if we can measure something, we can reach up to it. If we can't measure, we can't reach. You know, we have reached to the moon, we have reached to the Mars. That is possible only because of the measurement. If we don't know the distance between moon and the earth, how can we land on the moon? We can make a thrust required, greater thrust than required one. We can have smaller thrust required one. अगर smaller होता, we can fall behind. A greater होता, we can overshoot the moon. So measurement plays a very vital role or very important role in our science. In every aspect of science, how much current is required to move the fan? If the current will exceed, the fan will burn out. The wiring of the fan will burn out. The particular wiring can load up to this much rating of the power. If the power will be more than the rated on that, the coil will burn out. See the measurement. So measurement is very important aspect of the science. If we recall the statement of the great physicist of 19th century, Lord Kelvin. And what he said that when you can measure what you are speaking, when you can measure what you are speaking and express it in numbers, that means you know something about that, what you are speaking. If you can measure and express it in number, what you are speaking, means you know the thing you are speaking about. And if you can't express in number, if you can't measure, that means you know nothing and just talking here and there, talking about the bushes. Your knowledge is unsatisfactory. Your knowledge is merger. Merger means lack of quality and quantity. आप अगर ध्यान देना, वो चैनल की टीआरपी ज़्यादा होगी न्यूज़ चैनल की जो आपको फैक्ट्स के साथ साथ नंबर बताएंगे, और जो सिर्फ कोई फैक्ट्स या नंबर नहीं बताएंगे, सिर्फ आर्गुमेंट करेंगे, देयर टीआरपी गोज डाउन. हम उनको बोलते हैं फालतू में बातें कर रहे हैं, दे नो नथिंग. इनको पता ही नहीं हिंदुस्तान में क्या हो रहा है, इनको पता ही नहीं दुनिया में क्या हो रहा है. लाइक दिस पेंडेमिक स्टेज, if certain channel are giving you the information about the number of cases reported in exact figure, number of cases recovered in exact cases, exact quantity with preciseness, number of cases who unfortunately could not recover, we say that this channel is giving accurate information. We say that this channel is giving some information about the things happening around us. And those who are saying, just saying that बहुत सारे कोरोना केस के केसेस निकल रहे हैं, इस समय ढेरों लाइन लगी है केसेस की, but is not having any number. That means they are just beating about the bushes. They are not having any knowledge. Their way, their approach is unsatisfactory. So measurement, expressing in number, is one of the most important aspect of the life, and we say that measurement is required not in science only, but in every field of the life, and that is the role of the measurement. Moving ahead, measurement means phenomena of comparison of any physical quantity with some standard quantities of the same kind, and it is very important, as without measurement we can't create any, or we can't construct, discover, invent any technology based on the science. Let's move ahead. Next is, after measurement we will discuss about unit. It is the smallest the smallest standard measurement in comparison of which any physical quantity of that type be expressed. Means the smallest measurement for this board I have measured with this pen, then the length of this pen is the 1 unit for this measurement. So what is the unit of this measurement? I said it is 5.5 pen length. So 1 pen length is the unit. 1 pen length, smallest measurement, 1 pen length. So 1 pen length is the unit of the measurement of this pen. Oh, this board is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 hand span. Well, 4 hand span and half, 4.5 hand span. So the length of this board is 4.5 hand length of a hand span. So 1 hand span is the unit, smallest part, 1 hand span. 1 hand span is the unit of this measurement. So unit is the smallest standard measurement in whose comparison with we are measuring any physical quantity of that kind. Number of types of units are there. There are smaller units, there are bigger units, like say CGS, centimeter, gram and second. The system of unit in which the distance is measured in centimeters, the mass is measured in gram and the time is measured in second is known as CGS system of units. Second one, FPS, foot, pound and second. The system of unit in which the length is measured in foot, mass is measured in pound and the time is measured in second is known as FPS system of units. Then MKS, meter, kilogram and second. If the distance is measured in meter, mass is measured in kilogram and the time is measured in second is known as MKS system of units. There is one more system of unit known as SI system of unit. SI system, International System D Unit. The system of unit adopted by International Bureau of Weight and Measurement at Paris. System International D Unit. In this system, the length is measured in meter, mass is measured in kilogram, and time is measured in second. Is known as SI system of units. Dear friend, unit, to choose any standard quantity as unit, it must possess some of the characteristics, some of the properties. To choose to make any physical quantity as a standard one, it must have certain characteristics or properties. And what are those? Let's discuss more the characteristics of the units. Characteristics of a unit. First of all, it should be of appropriate size. It should be of a appropriate size, neither too big nor too small. That means convenient size. It must be of convenient size, that is neither too large nor too small, neither too large nor too small. Second, it must be reproducible. It must be reproducible. That means it can be reproduced again whenever it is required. Third, it is indestructible. Destructible means ऐसा ना हो कि ये किसी ऑपरेशन में या कैलकुलेशन वर्क में आके ये ख़त्म ही हो जाए, ये अपीयर ही ना हो, ये यूज़ ना किया जा सके, ये इंडिस्ट्रक्टिबल होना चाहिए. Fourth, it must be well defined. Must be well defined. मतलब इसकी एक प्रॉपर डेफिनेशन होनी चाहिए. जैसे 1 मीटर is the SI unit of length, and it is the distance traveled by light in 1/2992792,458 seconds. See, well defined. It must be well defined. ऐसा ना हो कि हम यूनिट बोल दें लेकिन उसकी कोई डेफिनेशन ना हो. अब लाइक I have measured this board with the length of the marker. This marker length is not the standard unit. If I say that 5.5 length of the marker, the board length is 5.5 length of the marker. और ये मेरे हाथ में जो मार्कर है और जो किसी और के हाथ में मार्कर होगा वो अगर सेम साइज का होगा, it is not compulsory. And when he will try to measure the length of this board with the marker in his hand, what he will observe? That I am giving the wrong information. Or with the handspan, if I say that 1, 2, 3, 4 and approximately 4.5 handspan, and if the some person whose hands are bigger than mine, he will say, no sir, you are saying wrong, it is just 4 handspan. And whose hands are smaller than mine hand size will say that, no sir, you are saying wrong, it is greater than 4.5 handspan. So it must be well defined. The units which are well defined, only that can be considered. Which are not well defined, they are not accepted. Fifth one, must be well defined, convenient size, reproducible, indestructible and easily reproducible. It should be internationally accepted. It must be internationally accepted. ये सारे इसको एक्सेप्ट करें और सब इसके जो 1 मीटर की डेफिनेशन मैं बोल रहा हूँ वही 1 मीटर की डेफिनेशन द पर्सन सिटिंग इन अमेरिका विल से, द पर्सन सिटिंग इन कनाडा विल से, और द पर्सन सिटिंग इन Vietnam will say the same definition. Means the unit must be internationally accepted. If it will not be internationally accepted, then what will happen? The data I will provide and data the person sitting in other place will provide will have differences, and we cannot lead to any discovery. So it must be internationally accepted. Sixth one, accessible. It can be easily accessible. Accessible. ACC. इट मस्ट बी इजली एक्सेसिबल, इसको इजली एक्सेस किया जा सके, ड्राई किया जा सके, बनाया जा सके, प्रोड्यूस किया जा सके, इजली यूज किया जा सके, इट मस्ट बी इजली एक्सेसिबल। ऐसा ना हो कि इसको मेज़र करना ही मुश्किल हो जाए, 1 मीटर कैसे मेज़र करें, लेट्स फाइंड आउट द वे, और हमारे पास कोई वे ही ना हो उसको मेज़र करने का, दैट इज नॉट शुड हैपन। इट मस्ट बी इजीली एक्सेसिबल एंड इट शुड नॉट vary, it should not vary with change in physical condition. It should not vary with change in physical condition. ऐसा ना हो कि टेम्परेचर बढ़े तो लेंथ का साइज बढ़ जाए। So like earlier, there for 1 meter there are 2 or 3 definition provided, and out of which one was the distance between 2 marks on platinum and iridium rod at 0 degree Celsius. Now see, temperature, if the temperature will rise, the length of the rod will increase, and hence the 1 meter also increasing. So in summer the 1 meter is longer as compared to the winter. This should not happen. It should not have any effect on the change in physical conditions around it. Like we say that the distance measured by the distance traveled by light in this much second. So maybe it's summer, maybe it's winter, maybe it's rainy season, whatever be the situation, the distance will be same because speed of light is constant in vacuum, and that is equal to 2997924 meter per second. So it should not vary with a change in physical condition. These are the some of the properties of unit. Some of the properties of the units. I hope everybody got it. So about physical quantities and units. And units can be classified in 2 categories. First one, in 2 categories. First one, fundamental quantity or units, and second one is derived. दोस्तों फंडामेंटल और डिराइव्ड नाम से क्लियर होता है। फंडामेंटल मीन्स बेसिक, द क्वांटिटीज विच आर बेसिक, which are not derived, which are not made from the other quantities, which are independent, they do not depend upon other factors, are the fundamental quantities. Physical quantities which do not depend upon the other parameters or other physical quantities are known as fundamental quantities, and the units used to express those quantities, fundamental quantities, are called fundamental units. There are seven fundamental quantities. Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Say mass, fundamental unit kg, quantity mass unit kg, length unit meter, 1 kg 1 meter. Say 1 kg, smallest is 1 meter 1 kg. Time 1 second. Then current, electric current 1 ampere. Luminous intensity 1 candela. Then quantity of substance quantity of substance 1 mole, then thermodynamical temperature, thermodynamical temperature 1 Kelvin. So these are the basic fundamental quantities and their fundamental units. And derived physical quantities are those physical quantities which depends upon the fundamental quantities. They are obtained from the arithmetic operations of the fundamental quantities, and their units are called derived units, like area, length into length, force, mass into acceleration, that mass into length into time power minus 2, mass in length upon time square. So these are the derived physical quantities: area, force, velocity, and velocity meter per second, and their units like meter square, Newton, meter per second. These are called derived units. With this, dear students, our today's topic ends. Tomorrow we will discuss, or in our next lecture we will discuss about the basic these three fundamental units: mass, length and time, that is 1 kg, 1 meter and 1 second, and then range of mass, length and time, and ways to measure these three fundamental quantities. Basically our 11th class deals with mostly these three fundamental quantities. Thank you, friends.